Hello my friends, our today's lesson is devoted to the air walk and its variations. First, let's discuss the technique of the steps in the air and their kinds using a basic narrow grip like for the chopper. For practicing and understanding, start with the basic climb, not too high, and holding the pole with both your hands. One hand is higher than the other one at your face level. Bring your body to the side of your upper hand and lower your legs down to get into the pencil. Squeeze the pole with your armpit hard. Let's begin with the steps when feet are pointed. Similar movements you do when riding a bicycle, when your leg is straightening while moving backwards. So you should bring one of your legs, which is bent slightly forward, straighten it and then, keeping the leg straight, bringing backward. Bring your leg really far away, don't stop it in a line with your torso. Notice that when you walk on the ground, your back leg is behind you. This is so because it remains on the ground, but your body weight transfers to your forward leg. Thus, we don't need to bring the leg backwards on purpose with our muscle, and we don't pay any attention to it while walking. However, on the pole you have to walk in the air and you have to bring your back leg backwards on purpose with your muscles, moving it behind your torso. It is especially felt when you walk in the air using an armpit hold, as your body is in a slight diagonal position to the pole. But after such training, it will be easier to do steps in the air using a split grip. Now let's go on to the steps when feet are flexed. The easier way is just to hold your feet flexed and repeat all the movements you did earlier. The more difficult way is when your leg, which moves forward, is with a pointed foot, but when you lower it down, you stand on the ground, so you have to flex your foot and bring your leg backward, keeping the foot flexed. Don't forget to bring your leg really far away behind you. Also, when you sort of lift your leg up from the ground into the air, you need to point your foot again. If it's necessary, you can practice these movements really on the ground, standing tiptoes on the floor and working on each leg separately. After that, you can climb the pole and work on both legs together. When one of your legs moves forwards, the other one moves backwards. Then this leg moves forwards again and you continue to walk in the air. During your work on your steps, it is very important not to rush. It often happens that lots of people starting not to walk but kind of run in the air, and they need to hold their bodies in the air with their hands for a while, and they might get tense up or tired. Of course, running can be used for some kinds of dancers, but it won't allow to really perfect the technique for the air walk. It is better to take not more than 2 or 3 steps, but properly and slowly get back onto the pole or even the floor to relax a little bit and then go on training. Always practice walking on both sides, not to overburn only one side of your body. It is possible to practice lying on your side on the floor. This way can be used as a fine preparatory exercise. And one more thing. It is a nice idea to work on your steps when you are in the pencil position on a dynamic pole starting spinning on the ground. And it's time for the air walk using a split grip. If you don't know or don't remember the grip, you should watch the video lesson devoted to the boomerang spin and the boomerang trick using a split grip. In general, one can distinguish 2 positions of your body for taking the steps when facing the pole and aside to the pole. The air walk when you face the pole looks nice on a static pole, while the air walk when you aside to the pole looks better on a dynamic pole, with the steps taken in the direction of rotation. Ideally, you must try to coordinate your steps with the rotation of the pole so that when your foot is step on the ground, after moving backwards remains in place for an audition. This way your air walk will look as a real one. It is very important to work on the walk using a split grip on both sides, that is, to switch hands to engage muscles of both arms equally. Always bring your legs back onto the pole after practicing the steps using a split grip. Don't jump down onto the ground. Also, don't take as many steps as possible, just take enough to be able to hold your body for a while to bring your legs back onto the pole. It is particularly necessary in case it is difficult for you to hold a split grip for long. Maybe it would be better to practice walking in the pencil position and work on the boomerang separately. And one more thing, during your trainings, don't lose control of your arms and torso. Keep your shoulders pulled back and down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, your arms should be straight and strong, don't over-twist your wrist, keep your back straight. So today we have learned how to do the air walk and its variations. Share your results in Instagram using the hashtag PoleDreamOnline. Wish you the best of the best. Bye!